This is amazing. This performance is fantastic.
Oh, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it.
How did you find to play two brothers and to make it realistic and to make a connection? When did you know you and Casey had that connection? Because you absolutely do.
You know, we Scott and I had said that we really wanted Casey to be playing Rodney, and we fought like crazy, and we said, you know what, we don't want to make it with anybody else. And thank God, because he does such a bloody good performance, doesn't he? And we did everything that you see in the prison, we did in the first 2 days of filming. And so I saw it right there, you know, very quickly. I only met Casey 2-3 days before we started a camera test. We didn't really have any rehearsals. We talked about it a little bit, but we never acted the scenes until it was on camera, because Scott always just filmed the rehearsals. We didn't really rehearse. We just did it. And he's a bloody good actor, you know, and Scott creates a great atmosphere where it's just like, hey, just do it, just exist in it, don't perform it particularly. And a lot of it we would, you know, chuck in lines and improvise things. And there's a scene where I leave the prison. We did that in one take. We didn't know what was going to happen. All we said was, all right, I'm going to leave. You're there. Go. See what happens. And we did all that. And the camera crew were just fantastic, because they were able to stay with us and keep focus, even though I didn't know what I was doing. They had no idea what I was doing. But I could see from that, after those 2 days, I went, man, Casey's the shit. You know, he really knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, watching it, I would think you guys had at least a couple weeks of rehearsal.
No, not at all. We just didn't have the luxury of that on this film. But sometimes, you know, it's actually quite nice when you have the right personalities. Being up against it in terms of time can actually be a really good thing, you know, because you don't waste any time. You just get to it, you know, and you're happy to never be sitting back and relaxing during the day. You're happy to be just filming non-stop. And the more you do it, the better it becomes.
And you stayed with this character, right? You stayed...
You don't have a choice when you only have that amount of time, you know. I mean, I shot this in 27 days, you know, and so you're doing it all day long. You know, you better be with it, otherwise, you know, you're just not going to be able to finish the film.
Is it easy to, like, you know, you do a 17-hour day, you come home, do you let it go then, or do you just kind of stick with it and, like, I want to be ready for tomorrow?
You know, it depends. If I'm by myself, then yeah, I'll always kind of have it be lingering, you know, around. I'll be thinking about him and thinking in that mindset, and just keep it always just simmering right there, you know. That being said, you know, when there's tough moments in a film, as a human being, you can't maintain that all the time, because you die. You bloody just drop down dead from exhaustion. You have to have levity. You have to have a break as well, you know. But it's always swimming around in the back of your head.